you are listening and watching Shagged, Married, Annoyed, please keep me anonymous.
And this week we are joined by the hosts of the Bad Chat podcast and the team behind the Crossed Wires podcast festival. It's Alice Levine and Greg James. Mm-hmm. We had a right good laugh.
Really, really, really good laugh.
I've known Greg loads, known Greg for years. He's a great guy. Alice, that's the first time I've had a full-on chat with Alice.
Me too.
Unbelievably funny.
Well, as a diehard porno, my dad wrote a porno.
Yes,
fan.
and fan of just porno in general, but carry on.
Obviously.
Yep.
Not since you got to put your email in.
Yeah.
No. But that was great. Really, really nice to meet her, and she's so funny.
Yeah.
Loved it. Loved every second of it.
Brilliant. Both of them are great. You need to get a VPN, by the way, but I'll tell you about that later.
What kind of VPN?
You need to get a VPN.
I'm fine. I'll live without it. I'm fine.
Great. So yes, please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube, and if you're just listening, enjoy.
Miss Paul.
What the Hey, Belle?
Leave me alone, I'm Greg James's auntie.
At one point they were a fist, and then they just sort of
The noise was egg.
An egg being
Raw
dropped on a
egg.
tile.
Raw
Like a
egg.
raw
Like
egg.
a raw egg, like a crap.
I've never heard a noise like it in my life, and she just dropped to the deck.
Well, yeah, Beadle, then Lisa Riley, then Harry Hill. That's the real Eras tour for me. You've been framed. My dad is shirtless in the photo.
No.
Think about your parents having sex. Now swap out one of those parents for a stranger. What's worse? When Bella was ill recently, I went into the spare room. Had the night of my life.
Yeah.
Don't need to know
It's
about
really healthy.
Not in that way.
No, but you just did 1,000 kilometres on a bike.
I did.
And you were you in Sunderland for the big weekend?
We're doing big weekend. I'm going to
that's
Sunderland
next
next week for a whole week, yeah.
Right, so
I'll
you know
come
what's
and see
really
you.
weird? Well, mate, I was on the school run,
Yeah.
right? And Rosie rang us and she went, I've just been listening to me. Greg James is in Sunderland. He's
Yeah.
in that middle bit in the centre. Are you driving past it? I was like, I think so. She went, well, just pop in and say hi. I went, I don't think that's how it works.
You could have popped in.
I know, let's go, hello, mate.
Sorry.
Hiya, mate.
That would have been great.
What are you doing?
I popped in and said hi.
Yeah, we were in Keele Square.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
so-
went,
yeah.
So we've been there. So we launched Big Weekend in January. We did finish one of the legs of the challenge in Sunderland, and
Yeah.
then we're going back next week to do the build up for Big
Yeah.
Weekend in Sunderland, Harrington
Wow.
Park.
Harrington Park, yeah.
But he
Brilliant.
hates talking about the ride. Please don't talk about the ride. He hates about how much.
I didn't bring it up.
All the money he raised, he hates
I
talking
didn't bring
about
it up.
it. So
I didn't
just
bring it up.
don't.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
I didn't bring it
He's
up.
a national treasure, but
I
he would
didn't-
never say that. You
I
know,
didn't bring it up. I didn't bring it up.
will he get a
Right.
knighthood? We don't know, but he doesn't want to talk about
So
it.
let's be
Yeah.
honest, that's the only reason he's doing it.
Yeah,
Let's be
absolutely.
perfectly
Absolutely.
honest with you.
What I will say is the reception in the Northeast,
Yeah.
best.
Best
Oh,
place in
that's
the world.
amazing.
It's best
It
place in
is.
the
Love
world.
it.
I love it.
I came fourth in Strictly just because of the Northeast.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
because of the Northeast people.
And those
Yeah,
hips.
And the hit, yeah.
No.
The hips.
Those
They don't
hips.
lie. You know why you came forth.
He's still dancing though.
No, God, no.
No,
You can still
fucking
do it
way.
though, can't you?
Not
still-
really.
he still does
No,
it.
he's never danced
I can still do a bit of
Come on.
Charleston.
He's a terrible
I can still do a bit
dancer.
of Charleston. I can do the foot swivel of the Charleston. I'll throw it into a stand-up show now and then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you do it like from, hob to fridge? Would you just do a little...
How big do you think our house is?
we live in the north. It's massive. I'll be knackered. I can't dance from hob to fridge. It's 2 postcodes.
And I was just thinking there's not enough distance between mine to do a move. So yeah.
I'll tandem bike it.
Yeah, that was going to be one of the legs. One of the legs was going to be from your front door to your back garden.
Yeah, you wouldn't survive it.
That would have been 90 miles.
made a
90 miles in a day would have been my longest day.
Here you go.
Yeah.
How much did you raise?
Oh, I can't remember. I think it was like 4.6 million.
That's amazing.
That's so good.
That's amazing.
It was a cool week.
Well
it was
done,
8 days in
man.
the end.
Well
That's
done.
very good.
Should we give him a clap?
Well
Should
well
does it
done.
deserve a round?
Yeah, I think...
No, I don't need any more praise. It was a mad
Also,
thing though.
quiet claps for the mics. They're really pathetic.
Well, we
Oh, have
actually.
you seen this, by the way?
we got-
Have you seen this
Horrible.
recently? I hate it
Horrible.
Is that
so
a clap
much.
thing?
It's so, for everyone listening, it's the little finger clap. It makes us want to vomit.
Do you remember in school you used to do that 2-finger on the
Oh,
little
the cloud clap now. You not seen that?
Oh, they just wave, don't they?
Well, it's like
Who's
cloud
they?
clap in
Cloud
schools.
clap.
Oh.
They cloud
The
clap now.
kids.
And for the purposes of audio, we're pretending we're holding a
Just
beach
holding
ball
it,
and
yeah,
like sort
you
of
just
tapping it
kinda do it.
gingerly.
Why?
Cloud clap.
Why is this?
Yeah, why
I
do you
think
clap
it's
that?
for children who are a bit sensitive to like loud noises.
Yes. Yeah, no clapping. So it's quite eerie. You do something amazing in class and it's just silence.
I remember when COVID happened and people started doing stand-up comics started doing gigs, drive-in gigs, and I heard that I never did one, rather catch COVID, and I heard that if you did well, they would beep, and I was like, I'm not having that.
I can't.
I was like, I'm not having that.
So sad.
You're on
That is-
stage, so for like a clap, everyone would start beeping.
A beep's
I
a
was like-
heckle.
Yeah, but in my opinion, a beep is a heckle.
A beep is a heckle in traffic.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
You're heckling the
Where
traffic.
were they? Surely people
On
are
stage,
going to complain.
like a drive-in theatre. Well, it'd be like a big field somewhere, drive-in, everyone does the drive. But like, I
Are
find
you telling
it...
me that doesn't put you off? For
I
everyone
wouldn't do
to
it. Yeah, I wouldn't have done them. I was very lucky we had the podcast and I didn't have to do one. But I remember thinking, I get distracted when someone gets up to go to the toilet in a comedy club. Imagine if...
Oh,
beep, beep.
my auntie.
Oh my God, yes.
Auntie Pam.
He phoned me one morning when I was on tour. I forgot all about this. Go on,
I
tell
don't
everyone.
know this
Well,
story.
my auntie
Yep.
interrupted your comedy show.
Yes.
Yeah, at Weymouth Pavilion.
Weymouth Pavilion.
And we got you on the radio the next day because she got up and did she drop some drinks?
She was the person who she was working there.
Yeah, she was
wasn't
working, yeah.
selling like the ice creams and stuff. She dropped a full tray of them
Oh,
while I was on,
Oh.
and I was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, obviously not nasty, but give her a bit of grief. Well, I gave her a lot of grief. Then I realised she was a nice lady who worked there,
Oh,
so the
lovely
grief
lady.
got reined in quite a bit.
Yeah.
And next morning, Greg James is ringing us up on the.
Yeah.
You've been shouting.
It was
at my
Auntie Pam. All my cousins were like,
Auntie Pam.
Chris Ramsey's had a go at Pam.
I also
yeah.
love the grief backpedal
Bastard.
where you're like, what the fuck? Hey, Belle.
You work here?
Yeah. Tumble.
Ice creams before the
What you
defrost.
like? Oh, get out of here.
Yeah. Oh, you look a bit like Greg James.
It was the
Did she
phone
not
call.
say it on at the time?
She didn't. She was very cool,
So-
but it was the phone call the next day. It was
Imagine
the
if
like,
she's
Imagine
just dropping
immediately
your
she went,
name.
Leave me alone, I'm Greg James's auntie.
I will drop as much ice cream as I want. He's the goddamn breakfast toast of Radio 1. I can't remember. Did someone get in touch with us, or did you just ring us or message us off the
I
bell?
think my cousins might have let me know. And
Yeah, but
I
I'm saying,
messaged-
did you? I don't think my management got in touch. I think you just rang us
just
off the
rang
bell.
you, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, get me Ramsey.
Yeah. Not much content today. Ramsey been heckling me auntie.
Are you joking? That is the content we all want.
Yeah. Waking up to that is like the dream.
Chris
isn't it?
Ramsey's had a go at my auntie.
Cleared the
Yeah.
schedule.
Yeah, we cancelled Timothy Chalamet.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift.
It was-
Taylor Swift
Tell
back in your
Margot
jet.
it's done.
There was no music that day. It was just that. It turned it into 5 Live. Yeah,
Pam having a moment.
yeah big moment.
You guys are doing a podcast together.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Nice.
Honestly.
About time,
Yeah.
isn't it?
We really feel like we're joining at the people aren't doing many of them, so we thought we
About
would.
time. It's about time you, of all people, dip your toe in the podcast world.
Yeah, I just
Yeah.
thought
You do really well
I
out
like
of
the
it.
sound of these.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Any advice?
Get married?
It's on the cards.
I think I'm a third wife. Third
Right.
wife?
There it
Third
is.
wife not at the same time. You mean down the line?
No, not my no.
Third marriage.
Yeah, third. Yeah, not
Yeah.
my third. Not collecting them. No, like a third. My third marriage could be
okay.
Alice.
That's,
Got you.
That's
I mean,
flattering,
could.
isn't it?
What happened? How many? What? Who's getting married?
I
No,
think Greg's
no.
suggesting his current wife
Yes.
would die or you'd get divorced. Then there'd be another wife, and then he would
Then there'd be
consider
you.
marrying me, which I think.
I think
there's-
there'd be a buffer.
Yeah.
I think it'd have to be
Right.
a buffer. Yeah.
Look at it.
Okay.
I
Listen,
I
it's
think-
good to have a
yeah.
friendship.
In my-
first.
People
Like-
would kill to be third wife. and
Alice, that's a win in my book.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I can't hope for more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you feel like it strengthened your marriage? Because I did a podcast with my actual wife Bella, and we hated it by the end.
Oh, right.
It's a
okay.
lot of that.
Well,
There's a
it's
lot of
just
that.
I know that you've cleverly put it into the show, but actually there's also like a real thing behind it. Sometimes where you're like, the last thing you want to do is just sit and chat with them all
Yeah,
day,
God, yeah.
but
yeah.
on mic as well.
And laugh at
Yeah.
their jokes.
Oh, well,
I should stop
sometimes.
doing
I
that
mean,
fucking
there's
ages
days
ago.
I just don't.
Yeah.
And they don't. But I
just
think
just pipe in the laughter.
yeah,
no,
I think
she
our
just-
listeners know and they kind of get it. And it's
Yeah.
like, but there has been times when we're having to, we give ourselves, it's the most ridiculous thing ever. We give ourselves a buffer of like 3 days to do the podcast.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Genuinely. Because it's like, if we're not speaking, we can't do it.
Yeah.
can't do
Oh,
it.
not a
Feeling
buffer of not talking to each other, so you have chat.
You know, a
But-
buffer of
No, we just won't- we
We'll
can't
do it
do it.
Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, and we'll see what
have to leave them
day
free.
we
Yeah.
feel. We have to keep
Sure.
all 3 days free. So people go, "Oh, you just sit down, and talk for an hour." It takes 3 days to do.
It's a lot. It's a lot. But
Yeah.
has it? Honestly, I think about this quite a lot actually because we don't know any different. We were married obviously for a little bit, but that was the really happy.
Yeah.
You know, when you're really happy at the beginning.
But
No,
also,
yeah, like-
also pandemic though as well.
We did it in the pandemic.
So like quite.
So
Yeah.
stressful.
But
Lots
we were
to
married
go.
before then. We were married before then.
Yeah,
we
but
had
we were,
a,
that was when we were. That was nice.
That was the
Remember?
good times.
we were
good
married
times.
2015. Pandemic happened 2020. So
good.
I had,
They were good times.
yeah. What?
But I don't know anything else.
Yeah.
Because
you
you're
forgot the
because you're
rest.
institutionalized into the podcast.
I mean, institutionalized
Yeah.
is
great word
Yeah.
to talk
you're,
about with
you're like
marriage.
in.
But
You're
yeah,
in.
basically.
Yeah.
I know nothing I know nothing else is quite strong as well.
Am I happy? I don't even know.
Who knows what happiness is anymore,
don't
right?
know.
I think that sometimes on the breakfast show where me and my producers will just go, what do we actually like? Because I've spent so many years just like watching and listening to loads of the kind of all the listeners love. I'm like, what's my actual personality? Do I like this? Is this?
Shit.
Oh no, it's good. No, it is good. I don't know what I like anymore.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
So kind of like that, but also, yes, it's very. I think we do it really well, and I think we're still happily married.
Yeah.
But also, we learned one of the things is that our marriage is genuinely like more important than all of this.
Yeah.
You'd hope so. You would hope so.
Well, I think that more than you.
Chris doesn't agree.
Yeah, I think
I see them as one and the same thing.
Yeah, quite.
Yeah. Well,
with the cost of gas right now, which one's more important?
Yeah, that's true.
I'll sacrifice.
So just to sum up, we're not married, but we do have a podcast.
Yes.
There it
It's
is.
called Bad Chat.
Bad Chat, yes.
And I hope that it will be a podcast marriage of many years.
Yeah,
We're only on episode 1. So
Yeah.
Let's see.
But
episode 2, we've done 2.
So I've known Alice for so long,
Yeah.
and I've wanted to do. We've never actually done a work thing together, but we've been friends for
in the
ages.
orbit. You were on the orbit.
Yeah, and she would always. I'd be on. We do radio stuff together, but it would never be like official. And obviously, Alice is like the fairy podmother of podcasts.
I was a big
it.
porno fan.
Yeah, but she was doing it before it was even a thing, really. And
I invented them,
invented
Yeah.
podcasts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you did world tours.
It's a burden I have to carry. You're welcome for your livelihood.
Listen, you very much paved the way for us. Like, we were, definitely.
We'll copy that model. Thank you.
We were coming when we were coming up with the name of the podcast, and we said Shagged, Married, Annoyed. Someone on our team was like, Shagged. It's a little bit, and we were like, right, but it should be fine. They went, calling it Shagged. They went, my dad wrote a porno. Porno that was hard for them. We were like, it's done them. It's terribly.
Yeah.
They've suffered so badly.
Can you imagine if we had a better name?
Yeah,
we would have flown.
It was like,
But no, people did say that back then. They said that we wouldn't become anything. Well, look, we showed them. Well, that was when there were 3 podcasts. So you either listen to our podcast or the other 2, whatever they were. Whereas
talking about cereal.
yeah, exactly. Us, cereal and the radio.
Yeah.
And then we got Channel 4, didn't we?
Yeah.
More podcasts came along. It was a long time ago. But we were saying that we have done. Obviously, we've done radio. We've done. Greg has 13 podcasts, and one for every day of the year. And we were just like, we want to do one where we kind of like you chat like we would chat. You know, we don't have to hit the news or be on topic or have a theme.
Play Alex Warren.
Exactly. Play Alex Warren 3 times an hour. So I feel like what we've struggled with is telling people what it is, because it's kind of whatever we want it.
It's free.
Stuff.
It's free. Yeah.
But that's the joy of your podcast. Is like it's stuff.
Yeah.
Just chatting.
Yeah.
Stuff and listeners and emails and I mean, dare I say it, radio.
Ooh.
You did radio.
Yeah,
You've both done radio. You
I
did
love
loads of radio.
Yeah.
And it's just that sort of, let's run with that bit now. Let's take that tiny little idea and go, where could that go? Nowhere. Maybe the next one.
Yeah.
And that's sort of how, I mean, like any good friendship, you exchange just bits the whole time. And it's just either piss taking or sending each other ridiculous stuff that makes us laugh. So that's sort of what we want it to be. We want it to be a podcast that people just go, oh yeah, we're going to send that to Alice and Greg. They'll love that. They'll love that.
A kind of club.
Those are the best sorts of
love that.
radio shows
the
and
stuff we
podcasts,
get
aren't they?
sent, it's unbelievable. Like our listeners, the
the
stuff they've
public
sent
are
us over the I thank them all the time. Like because I've said this before, when I first got into telly and we're like, because you do comedy, you do stand up, and you chat to the crowd, and you get loads of good stuff from the crowd, and then you start doing telling, and you go, the crowd, and TV people go, oh no, not the crowd. Don't bother with the crowd.
It's funny, isn't it?
And you go, what the heck? And then we started doing this, and we're like, we'll get the people to send stuff in. And my God, man, there's still to this day unbelievable stuff that they keep sending in. It's phenomenal.
But it's the sort of it's the Terry Wogan trick back in the old days where he just did sort of 3 or 4 years of that breakfast show that he did on Radio 2. And then he just said, I think it was in his book, he just said, then the listeners just write the show for you every day. Really, you just have to be the person in the middle to bring it all together and just like throw in the funny little bit. And that TV thing I find so interesting because if you watch a show like Graham Norton, obviously he's the best in the world at his job. But it's so funny how the stars, the A-listers are like the main thing. And then at the end they're like, let's put that funny listener in the chair and then flush them away if they do a shit story.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
well, you've just had some guests on who've told pretty shit stories. I'd get rid of fucking Tom Hiddleston or whatever, but I find that so strange. And I've always kind of gone with radio. It's always the listeners have all the good stuff.
Yeah.
And they actually make the celebrity way funnier because they're the interaction between a listener called Darren, who's just like on his, just driving around or whatever, talking to The Rock. That's way funnier than just hearing from The Rock.
Totally.
So the
God,
listeners always have the best stuff because they're truly engaged in what you're doing.
I think you're going to get some really good stuff.
It's sort of like, do you ever go and look at all the comments under like an annoying video or like?
That's all I do.
People are so funny.
Yeah.
People's comments are so funny,
Yeah.
and I read them and I'm like, if I could have come up with that one-liner,
Yeah.
and your job is being like a pediatrician, or like a builder, or like a lawyer, and yet you've done the best zinger I've seen all day.
Yeah. 6,000 likes on an
honestly,
Instagram thing.
They kill me.
They
kill me. Yeah,
there was a bit that was on the first episode, which Alice, what was it about well, you should explain it. It was your finding.
The moment. My friend who's a doctor told me that horses' legs are their fingers. So through evolution, they have turned into legs, but they are fingers, and
It's disgusting.
It's disgusting.
It is quite disgusting.
It's chilling.
So disgusting.
And there's more to it than that, and it's more complicated than that. Of course, we didn't realize that or do that. So now everybody on the internet's really mad at me, and it's been clipped up and it's gone like wildfire. And I like every 2 to 3 years I'll post something on Instagram. Like I'm a social media guru. And so the first thing that I've said on the internet since like 1994,
It's gone mad.
there's a pylon.
Viral.
There's a major pylon.
Viral.
What, are people not happy?
Viral.
They're not happy or something?
I think there's
people are never happy.
What?
it's really united.
I've got questions about this horse
okay,
thing,
sure. And I'm definitely the person to answer it.
But the funniest comment that I saw, which I might even steal for the next episode, without crediting the guy, is that he was like, so that essentially makes the entire horse a hand.
Yeah. So my question
beautiful.
is that 4 fingers or is that 4 legs where one finger's took over on each leg?
Thank you for your question, Chris. So just to explain this in terms you'll understand. So I don't know. I don't know.
They were just
I'm so out of my depth. I don't know.
At one point just like a carcass being dragged along with little nubbins?
No, they used to roll them.
Like, little
Horses
nubs.
used to just roll horses.
At one point they were a fist, and then they just sort of
Who was this friend?
This is
Are they a doctor
gross.
or a
well,
vet?
this is the
doctor.
thing. The comments are like, your friend should be struck off.
Stop, for God's
True.
People are
sake.
so angry. But what's really funny about it is
And he has been. He has been.
we had so many
He's been
chats in
arrested.
that.
He's lost his job.
He's been arrested.
He's in front of a tribunal, as he should be. But we said so many things on that episode, and it's the stuff that you don't even think about, like that really catches people's imaginations. And my favourite comment was, "You absolute Brit." And I didn't know that was an insult, but people are, "You absolute Brit," because a lot of Americans in the comments.
Oh, really?
Very livid. People just loving to have a sense of humour bypass about it as well, because people are like, "Did she not learn this at school?" I'm like, "Learn this. This is not my.
That's
this
not.
is
I didn't learn that
What
about
lesson
evolution.
is that? What was that in?
I learned about
Equestrian
the
studies.
Just,
What
don't
did
pay
this-
no attention. Just give them the horse's leg.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But that's the stuff.
Very good.
And also when
It's actually excellent.
Very
that is
good.
excellent.
Well
Lovely.
Cool.
Lovely.
done.
Actually, all 4 of us can make up a horse. Four
There
of
it
us.
is. Yeah. I've got a horse on my own.
Oh my God. Yeah. So now I'm never posting anything on the internet ever again.
No, well, I would
have to,
stick
it's
away
great.
from like religion, evolution,
Horses.
all that kind of stuff.
the big 3: religion, evolution.
Horses.
the-
Equestrian legs.
Yeah.
As soon as you put a different opinion on the internet, that's it. They're just like, well, we're obviously fighting now. And you're like,
But you know what my problem is, though? I don't know whether it's because of where I was brought up or I just want to fight them.
Sure.
So part of
then.
me wants to go, all right then, babe, let's come and we'll meet up and we'll have a fight.
So that's why,
I
again-
can't look, because I will message them and go, where'd you
that's
live?
why I find the traitors amazing, but I find it to be a tough watch because I'm not from a place where you sit around a table telling people what you think of them and it doesn't end up
politely.
in the fucking car park.
Shouting that someone's a
Do you
liar.
understand?
It's really
Well, I think
great.
you're a liar and I think you're two-faced. I'm like, right, well, this
That's
table's getting
great.
flipped over and we're going in the fucking car park. Like, do you understand?
I would love this. You
All
just,
you
you,
traitors.
you just write on a little board and it just goes,
They're busy filming now, aren't they?
Yeah, they're doing the new one now.
Would
Yeah.
you? Surely, yes.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
love to.
yeah.
I'm a
But
fan
we'd
of it. I love
we'd
it.
get voted out straight away for being a couple. They'd be like,
Do you
no, you're a
think?
couple. No one would trust, but they'd get rid of women.
But I think it would be.
I don't
if-
think it's because you're a couple. I think it's because you're untrustworthy.
and that.
Car park now.
Please don't.
Sorry with a bad
that
back.
shoulder, even the mime, I was like, I'm not committing.
What have you done to your back?
Oh, I don't know. I woke up and it was.
Oh,
So-
the worst way to
no.
injure yourself,
I
sleeping
know,
wrong.
I know.
Isn't it pathetic?
It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's so sad. And I feel so sorry for myself.
Yeah.
And I also feel delighted because I'm on cocodamol. I don't know what any of you are saying. I'm like, hey, yeah, good one.
This
So-
is going to very quickly turn into what it's like when my mum and dad see some of their friends and all they
Yeah.
talk about are ailments the whole
wouldn't-
time.
You wouldn't believe
Well,
it.
get to that
his
age,
knee is
though.
getting better,
Yeah.
but the shoulder needs attention. He's
But
seeing a
Mariam's
surgeon.
wrist is still, it's not back to normal yet.
And she just slipped up the step. Could happen to any of us.
The most pathetic ways of hurting yourself: biting the inside of your mouth,
Oh,
literally
Joe.
eating yourself,
Devastating.
and
Oh, yeah.
sleeping wrong. Your body's gone. That was a good
Stubbing your
sleep, but you did it
toe
wrong.
is up there.
Stubbing your toes
I
up
broke
there.
I broke my toe
Stubbing it.
by stubbing it
I've never heard a noise like it. It sounded like an egg hitting a tile.
on the island. So we've got like an island, and I just turned round to leave the room, and I just whacked on the
Pure marble.
thing.
It was awful. Pure marble.
Wow.
That Carrera
He's-
will
he's
get
done-
you.
He's dancing around with the dinner. Can you take this seriously, please?
It's all going on.
I'm
Okay.
still working with an egg dropped on the floor. That's
That was
The
the
noise,
sound.
the-
That was
The
the
noise.
noise.
What was it? The noise was egg.
An egg
Yeah.
being
Raw
dropped on a
egg.
tile.
Raw
Like a
egg.
raw
Like
egg.
a raw egg, like a crack.
I've never heard a noise like it in my life, and she just dropped to the deck. Yeah.
Sorry, it's not funny.
Worst
but-
childhood. Fun.
Was
Worse
it?
than child.
I promise
Was it a
wasn't.
bit? Not a bit funny. No, not.
No,
was
the
scream?
noise made it not. The
No,
noise
okay,
made it not
no,
funny.
no.
I don't laugh that much when they're hurt. If I'm with them and they get hurt, I don't laugh that much.
But
I
in
get
video
really-
form, quite nice.
Video
Oh,
form. If I
yeah.
don't, oh
Oh.
God, if I don't know,
If I'm
Yeah,
scrolling,
yeah.
give
that's
a
the
shit.
funniest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you got?
Face planting on a
got
concrete
any CCTV
slab.
in the house?
Oh, pump it into my
No,
veins.
sadly
Yeah.
not.
What did you say?
I was only CCTV in the house. And that would have gone viral.
It would have. Now everyone just wants to go viral.
That's how they make their money. 250 quid. 250 quid.
Yeah. Alice is not on the internet, so thinks that every clip is like you've been framed still. But Instagram
Was that
and
what your
TikTok.
reference was there
Yeah.
for the 250
It was,
quid?
250 quid for every clip we
so
show.
many people will not have got that at all.
Sorry,
But that's
We'll give you
fine.
Sorry
250
for
quid,
being
but we
really
won't.
young.
We won't return your tapes. That's what they
I
used
used
to
to
say.
think 250 quid was a lot until I worked in telly, and then I worked out how long an episode of You've Been Framed was,
Yeah.
and how and like they were making episodes for $5,000.
Yeah.
And it was voiceover.
And it was voiceover.
So there's no presenter.
And that's with,
unbelievable.
oh no, Beadle.
Well, yeah, Beadle, then Lisa Riley, then Harry Hill.
That was Harry Hill, yeah.
Are we
Different
alienating
years.
everyone that's
That's the
listening?
real Eras tour for me. You've been framed. It was Beadle, Lisa Riley from
Right.
Emmerdale.
Yeah.
Then it was Harry Hill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I loved
Good
it.
times.
You've been framed.
Oh yeah.
Our kids still sometimes watch programs like that. There's I think they're called what they're called on YouTube, Just Laughing or something. What they call? No, but the kids love
Oh,
it.
it's the mime one. It's the French one. Is it? It's the one they do like little
These
mime
sound like
tricks.
different things.
No,
Yeah.
oh no, I know what you're thinking of. It's not that.
not that.
This is just you being framed, but on
Okay.
YouTube.
I
Weird,
love you
don't enjoy
describing
it.
you being framed, and you're like, yeah, I think I know what it is. Is it a subtitled film set in
wish.
the countryside in France? Yeah, it's about a young woman who has a difficult relationship with her father, and I think by the end you feel it's different. It's different. We're talking about different things. Yeah.
I really wish it was
So-
that highbrow. It's basically a man like pulling a hanky out of someone's ear. I wish
No,
it was highbrow.
honestly, you've changed since you've wrote that book. Babadoo, 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 ba. You guys have got a story
Yes.
to read out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
We have no idea what this is.
Okay.
So,
Really though.
no, genuinely.
really.
Promise.
Really?
God, you know what it is? You're sorry.
We're too
sorry,
lazy.
sorry. No, I'm going to have to say it. You sound like the reviewers who reviewed our live tour. And it literally said,
I am the reviewers that reviewed your
it literally said he claims he doesn't know what the emails say, but he clearly does. And I didn't. Every single night I didn't know what the emails
It's
say.
called acting,
I just
darling.
riffed. It's called being a goddamn comedian.
Didn't you sell out the O2?
We did sell out the O2.
Fuck those guys.
That is mega.
Fuck you.
O2 Wembley Palladium on the same run.
Same night.
Same night. Same night. The
Back to
taxi
back.
driver was loving
Back to
it.
back. Okay, guys. Right, 20,000 people over the road. We're going to Wembley to do this all again. And it's new emails. New emails, I promise.
He claims he hasn't seen them, but he
Yeah.
has.
45 minutes ago. Does he think we're thick? Okay.
What are we doing? Are we reading one word each?
I'm going first, I believe.
Okay.
Okay. Ready?
Or maybe in harmony.
look at mine.
Is it the same one or a different one?
You've got the second half.
All right.
Oh,
Okay. Dear Chris and Rosie,
hello.
Please keep me anonymous.
Always.
Let's dox them now. I'm writing to you with a dilemma. My partner and I have always had a very adventurous sex life.
Good.
God.
All right,
Nice.
show off. And have recently got into the lifestyle. For those that are unaware, it's swinging.
Swinging. We get a lot of swingers writing in
They call it the-
defending
they call it the
swinging.
They call it the lifestyle.
The lifestyle.
yeah.
Sounds like a leisure centre, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. It.
What
It's a David Lloyd Centre initiative. It's called the lifestyle. You do paddle, you do tennis, you do swimming, you do shagging.
Dogging.
Yeah, dogging and paddle.
Any
Doggy
classes
paddle.
included in the
Great.
package.
Thank you.
Well done.
Oh, for goodness sake. Very
Sorry,
good.
right, okay, sorry,
Sorry,
the
start
lifestyle.
again, start again. Sorry.
Start again?
No,
No, just a bit
just
like
from
you're
the
there. Sorry.
lifestyle.
We're not starting again. We from everything from the top.
Let's do 10 more minutes on the word
And
lifestyle.
sit down. Greg and Alice, nice to see you. Okay. We both enjoy watching the other person receive pleasure from others.
Brilliant.
It might sound strange, no, but it works for us and our relationship has dramatically improved since starting. There is a very popular website for those involved in the lifestyle, and you can search for profiles near you. Imagine my shock horror when, whilst browsing the site, I saw someone with tattoos that I recognised. And in said photo, they're in, let's say, a compromising position with another person. Important to note that on this website, you can see the people who have viewed your profile. To be clear, that says it here. I'm not just telling you that.
So
Important to note.
people can view your profile, you can view theirs,
Is that card blank?
and then you see.
This is actually an advert.
Is that card blank? Is it?
I'll just say it's important to note that on the website, if you go on someone's profile, just for future reference, they can
pretending
see
to
you've
read
been on
it.
it.
Right, but they can see that you've
Something
been
about tattoos. Anyway, what would you
Use
do?
the code Alice Levine for 15%
Alice
off.
20 hashtag. Yes. With this in mind, and to limit any potential awkwardness, I didn't view the profile and scroll past it. So it's like sexy LinkedIn, where if you click on them, they can see
Right.
that you've
they
been
can
there.
see. Okay,
Okay,
right.
continue.
This is really
That would be a
So we
good
don't know who the
name.
person
Sexy
is, okay.
LinkedIn.
I
We
thought,
don't know.
I thought nothing of it until a few days later, I was going through photos on my phone and I saw a photo from a few years back of myself and my dad on holiday. My dad is shirtless in the photo.
No,
And
no.
if you hadn't already guessed, we've already guessed. Yes, the tattoos were on show. This is in capital letters. The same tattoos I saw in the profile on Alice Levine's website. Should have redacted that bit.
I really regret typing this out at all. Yeah, go on.
My parents split when I was young, and he hasn't had a relationship since. I was absolutely mortified, and now I have no idea what to do. So I guess what I'm asking is, what
Should I
do I
shag me
do?
dad?
And how do I approach this situation? I'm pretty sure he hasn't viewed my partner and mine's profile. However, I'm scared he may come across this. It's obviously not some. It's obviously not
Rude.
something I want to discuss with my father. What should I do? Any advice you can give would be much appreciated.
Leave the website.
Leave the country.
Yeah.
Why should she? She's having a nice time.
First of all, first
She doesn't
question.
have- it's a website. She doesn't have to do her dad.
All right, but
I must make clear she doesn't have to do a dad. That's one of the
No.
She absolutely, you
founding
never.
tenets of the website.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to do your dad.
right,
yeah.
okay. So first of all,
Good
her
podcast title.
Yeah, you'd have to do your
Don't
dad.
do your dad.
Don't
Welcome.
do your
You
That's
don't do
like a
your dad.
mashup of all of the podcasts.
Yeah, that have ever been made. Just remember. And remember, you don't have to do your dad. See you next week.
We should do a podcast together. We should do another one together called that.
Yeah.
You'd have to
Just
do your
about,
dad.
You
about
don't
the
have to,
lifestyle.
you
about
don't
the
have to
lifestyle.
do shag your dad doing a porno.
dad.
Yeah.
It says that her dad, they broke up. The mum and dad broke up.
Mm-hmm.
So then it said the dad hasn't had a relationship since.
Yeah.
So she forgot his
hold on.
tattoos.
No, but he's on a swingers website.
Mhm.
How? Surely, do you not have to? This is going to sound really bad. Do you not have to
No,
bring?
she's not had a relationship with him. No, he's not had a
No.
relationship.
It says
Oh,
he
so
had
wait,
that.
but
But I think you can join a couple that swing.
you're just a solo.
Oh, you
Yes.
don't have to bring your
Player.
own merchandise.
I don't know if it's a team, if you have to be in a team.
They've got names. Women are unicorns
Yeah.
because there's not many single women.
Mm.
Oh, I
So
want to
they're
go out and be shagged by
unicorns.
strangers. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I believe
and
that.
men, they've got a certain name, and
Pigs.
I've totally forgot. It's something like
Pigs?
like
Is it
cowboy
pigs?
or something. No,
Pigs is probably
But
pigs.
so there's obviously like
Remember.
the couple, and then if you want to just be, like a
Plus
rogue,
one.
the
Yeah.
plus
Yeah.
one. That's what the dad
Right,
might just be
okay,
that. He
okay.
might be just sort of
Apologies.
Shagger.
Yeah.
a gun for hire,
Please.
a cop for hire.
There are no stupid questions. So please. This is a safe
Yeah.
space. Yeah. Anything more, Chris? I'm just like
That's fine. No,
we
I'll
want
just-
you to feel.
Are these all in the
comfortable.
FAQs on your website?
They're all there, and we also offer a kind of one-to-one mentoring session
Good, yeah,
before you,
wonderful.
proceed
Can I do that via Zoom?
into the community. Absolutely.
Good, thank you. Yeah.
Thing is with this, I feel like they're all open-minded enough to just talk about it. Do you not think?
Fair.
swingers accept swingers.
I just feel
think.
like,
yeah.
just say it.
But also,
Saw your profile, Dad.
I guess.
Well, welcome to the community.
I just feel like she's going to be, if they're within the same sphere, she's going to be looking over her shoulder. Quite literally.
And hopefully he's not there.
oh God,
Hopefully.
This has gone. This has got
this
grim.
one's gone south.
Screaming
So
it.
Quite
to
literally.
speak. Here's my thing. You don't want to, and obviously I've done a whole podcast about dads and pornography. You don't, and actually documentaries about swinging, but you never want to think about your parents having sex. I would say especially with your other parent.
Yeah.
Like I think that's worse than thinking of your parent having sex with a stranger.
Right.
But you
Is it?
also have, no, I think it is, isn't it?
I don't know. I think it's all quite bad.
It's all quite bad. Everyone's thinking right now. Everyone's like,
It's
I
all
don't know
quite
which is
bad.
worse.
Yeah,
That's
just
the title of
everyone
this
listening now,
episode, it's all
think about
quite
your parents having sex. Now swap out one of those parents for a stranger.
The
What's
one
worse?
down the
Easier.
road.
Please let Rosie and Chris know.
But
What's worse?
But I do think on some weird level, you also want them to be happy and right. You want them to be having a nice time. Is it just me?
Yeah, no, that's
Just me?
absolutely.
No, yeah, that is very open-minded of you. I love that.
It's great.
Very
It suddenly
modern.
feels like we're on this morning.
Have I
Very, you're so
why-
modern.
it's
You're
why she
so
founded this entire
modern.
Have I
community.
lost everyone?
Yeah,
I've
no.
lost the room.
No, I think
I've lost the room and I feel very exposed.
No,
No,
it's great,
because
it's great.
parents deserve a good sex life too.
I don't want to
do.
be on the
In the
same
lifestyle.
website as them.
Well, yeah,
Well,
one
that's
of
the
them's got to leave. End
Yes,
of.
but-
One of them's got to leave.
Can you block people on this website?
Maybe.
That would be my
you
suggestion.
usually can on a dating app.
Right?
Oh,
That
there
would be
you
my
go.
suggestion would be to block her father.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Block him.
Block them good and hard.
But I'm kind of with what you said.
Did not
Stop.
need the good and hard.
Sorry.
Question, how don't you know what your dad's tattoos look like?
That's weird, isn't it?
I mean, that's the real troubling thing
I
about
know.
this story, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. But you would. Oh.
You'd know them off by heart.
Maybe if you saw them out. Yeah, but
No, it's
maybe.
like
like the
moles. Like,
back
I
of my
can
hand.
tell you where my dad's moles are.
Could you? Where are
Okay,
they?
wait, weirder thing.
Oh, go on,
weirder
give
thing.
it. Map him. Let's draw him and we'll map him now.
Sorry, weirder than being on the same
no,
side.
so I didn't think this would come up, but we actually don't ever play at kids' parties. We don't play pin the tail on the donkey. We put them all on the dad.
Put them all on
and
your
we
dad.
have,
You know what I
just
mean,
have a big
though?
photo, massive A3 photo of our dad's back, and we all go and put moles on it. And then he comes out, takes his shirt off, and he goes and we see how many
And
he
you're
got
like,
right.
it's like the
And-
night sky.
Yeah.
Look, there's the Big Dipper.
She knows all the
They're
constellations.
doing a dot to dot on his back.
Yeah, it's great.
Sorry,
It's just a
you
great
think
day.
you know where all the moles are on your dad's back?
Fucking
Brilliant.
weirdest thing anyone's ever said.
It's
And why are
great.
you
You
married
need
to me?
to be arrested
Sectioned.
on the spot.
Yeah.
Are you, are you
No,
Molly?
okay, so in my defence,
I'm not Morley.
Not Molly. No.
my dad used to get really hot. Do you know, like Friday night dinner when the dad's
You're
always
not
got the top
making it
off?
better. You're not making it better.
It's getting worse, isn't it? It's getting worse.
So your dad's hot, yeah.
Yeah, you don't. You
Hot
think your
dad.
dad's hot? You love it when his top's off.
Couple
Go
of
on.
moles. Let's have a look at those moles.
In the
Do you see
summer,
what
you'd
you've
look
done?
forward to it.
Do you see what you've done
yeah.
yourself?
Can I
Do you see
press
what you've
them?
done? Do you see what you've done?
Dad, can I track your moles again? Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
How
I
much-
don't even have to
This
pile
is
in.
horrible.
Answer honestly. How many photos
don't
in
have
your
to join
camera
in on
roll
this.
are of your dad's back?
There it is.
Camera mole.
Camera roll.
Camera mole. Yeah.
Listen, good luck with your podcast.
Good luck with your mole mapping.
Wrap this up, yeah. All right, love you, Dad. Thank you.
Can I just ask one more question before we
Yes,
move on
go
from
on.
moles?
Is it about my dad's back?
No, it was about your dad. I just want to know, what's his name?
Derek.
Great.
Great.
This is a great dad name.
Yeah.
I wanted to
It's
check.
so
It's like,
good.
I can imagine Derek's moles.
Derek. the
Does
man.
Derek feel happy that you're telling everybody that he's incredibly moly?
He'll be fine.
Yeah.
He'll not be arsed,
I never said he had a lot.
How
I
many,
just said
how
I
many's
could
he
tell
got?
you where they are.
How many?
many?
Yeah, how many?
Estimate.
What, just a...
It's like at a fair with all the sweets in
Got
a
one
bowl.
on his arm.
How many?
So you
Just
said
a
back.
big-
Tell us the back ones. And how low does back go?
Should we do a test? I've got a moly arm. I'll flash it quickly and tell me how many there are.
He's broke his microphone. He's that excited.
3.
Look.
That's at least 15.
Oh, you've done your microphone. Slide it back down.
What have I done?
What's
Oh,
happened?
sorry.
He's so excited. He's
Amateur.
on the top of his microphone.
Right,
Oh, but
we've
Seth,
done-
that is the best claim I have ever heard. To be honest, it's put this in context. I'm like, oh, this is by accident. This happens.
Yeah.
You know, people end up on the same dating websites. You, this.
I don't care about this guy anymore.
I don't care about this. You need to go on one of these cards.
I'm talking about
and,
Derek.
and I'm not keeping you anonymous. That's for damn sure. You should be outed. Disgusting.
Unbelievable.
Disgusting. Wipe the whole thing.
The mole molester.
I'm just mortified.
Multiplied.
Hans Mormon.
Mortified.
You married into it. You chose
Yeah,
it.
yeah, it's bad, isn't it? It is bad. Well done.
Thank you.
Babadoo, 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 ba.
You've also got the Crossed Wires Festival, the podcast festival. Tell us about
Yeah,
this.
we've put all of our eggs in one basket, haven't
Well, I was tricked into it by Well, I was tricked into it because I went and did a show with Alice the first year that they started the festival. And actually, I loved it so much. And you two will love it because it's very much like the Edinburgh Festival.
Oh, amazing.
In
Love
terms
the
of its
Edinburgh
spirit and it's the reason it exists. It takes over venues in Sheffield.
Nice.
And puts on big podcasts, and then the fans of that podcast can stumble across it, or they can actually book tickets for it. So it's less like you can have like a podcast like expo, which is like, welcome to, like lanyards on, welcome to the podcast show,
Yes.
or we'll talk about the best way to optimize audiences going forward into 2027. It's not that. It's more of a sort of fun thing. Where
Parties, after parties, meet and greets.
Like
It's
a
really fun.
lifestyle thing.
yeah.
It's a lifestyle thing.
It's a swingers podcast festival.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
actually, that is true. There's like crossovers from certain podcasts to others. So their podcasts do swing.
That's
Brilliant.
true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cross-pollination. Yeah.
There's
I'll take it.
cross-pollination.
Cross-pollination.
We tried to book you two,
yeah.
but
Didn't get that email.
We got a very promising out of office, so
Yeah.
thank you for that.
So welcome.
Any day getting
When is
a
it?
reply.
Oh,
2nd to the 5th of July in Sheffield.
Apparently you're on holiday until February 2028 and you're going to get back to us then. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
busy.
It was one of those, oh, no, I can't. When is it?
I think maybe Rosie's stubbing her toe that day. So
We'd be
Sorry.
lucky to have you.
No, this between the 2nd and the 5th of July this year. Is that
Yes,
this year?
this year.
Yeah. No, that is the annual. We're counting moles on your dad.
Count me down. I knew there was something.
Yeah, that's the stock
takes a
take.
while.
That's the stock
I was gonna
take.
say,
Yeah, that's the
yeah.
stock take on
Stock
on
take.
Derek's back.
Takes a while, so
Yeah.
Would you say it's larger?
Much like
I'd
you,
say it's
Greg,
larger.
I got roped into this. You see, I counted them once, got roped in. I'm a creative director of the moles on her back as much as
I
you
would-
are.
And
God.
both of them definitely not Ponzi schemes, to be clear. To be clear.
Please do a video where you're counting your dad's
Oh my
moles.
God.
oh, poor dad.
Please.
Bless
But you can blur his back to protect his anonymity.
Oh, he'd love
Imagine he
it.
doesn't
He'd
have
love it.
imagine he doesn't have a single mole on his back, and you've done this.
Definitely got.
Imagine
got
he's got
more.
them.
No, we
Sure.
get it. He's got them. We get it. You're like, he's definitely got them. I've seen them, actually. I've seen them every year with my own eyes, so I know he's got them.
From birth.
And some of them are blood blisters, so I know, actually. Why do dads have those like weird little blood blisters? Do you know what I mean? They're like little red moles.
On the veiny white hands.
Mr. Burns, basically.
This is terrible.
Hey,
That's going to be you one day.
Nah, it's going to be me, and
Veiny white
Al, can I
hands
just
on
say,
your moldy back.
that was a great plug for the podcast festival.
That was
well
a
done.
fantastic
It's really good.
I don't even know who's on.
You do.
Really good.
I do, but when we
You
haven't
Alice
said
and
it.
James's, you're Uncannies. You've got me and Greg doing a show for Bad
Brilliant.
Chat. You've got Elizabeth Day.
Yeah.
You've got all the big
Love it.
big names. All,
All
the
the
big
big
names.
ones.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Great.
Sounds
It's
great.
dead good. You should come do
Sold.
it, but you won't, but you should.
We don't do too much together. That's the only thing.
That is a lie.
We hate
We
each
don't.
other. Unless we,
We
hate
don't.
each other. This
We
is
do this
how many
together. We don't do any extra
bruised.
stuff. We don't do any extra stuff. We
I
knock
can
all
only
the
keep it
extra
up for
stuff on
one
there.
day. We're going to
Yeah,
separate
yeah.
hotel rooms. Do you know? Come on, guys.
Actually, quite nice though when you've been married that long to go to a different hotel room. Just chill.
Oh no, we have kids at home, so we don't sleep in the same bed at home.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's actually
so
in a
this is
hotel's
it.
the only time we
This is the
sleep
only
in
time we
the
actually sleep
Really?
together.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like when Bella was ill recently. I went into the spare room. Had the night of my life.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't need to know
It's
about
really
that.
healthy.
Not in that way. It's like a teenage boy all over again.
That's not in my
Good for
life
you.
4 times.
Wheel the big telly in. It's like a telly at school.
Like a school
like a brown
cousin, yeah.
one.
Wheeled it
Big
in.
brown Grundig.
Downloaded some great pics. Big
School telly. Brown school telly.
that bad
Those
boy
were the
wheeled
days.
in.
When those were the
rattle
days.
after rattle.
I've got wheeled in. Okay.
My mate Paul Turner had one of those watches.
So did my mate. I was just about to tell that exact story.
He had a watch that
Yeah.
you could program to turn the telly off. If you knew it was a Grundig, you could be like 048, and you could turn it
No
up
way.
and down, whatever.
Yeah, my mate Chris did
Yeah.
the same thing in science. He kept turning it off, and the
Yeah.
teacher freaked out. It was
Because also those
That's
old tellies,
amazing.
you used to turn it off and it would go.
Yeah.
I
And
did
then,
that. Nobody at my school had that.
Oh, it was really good. Had a
Yeah,
it was Casio calculator watch and a big red button on the side for doing the telly.
Oh, that is
Sick.
what a life.
If we hadn't lost them with You've Been Framed, we've definitely lost them
They've
with
gone.
Wheel the Telly In and the remote control watch.
I think your listeners will love Grundig chat.
You know how
Guys.
important 15 to 25 is, and you've just lost them for
Guys,
so.
if you've enjoyed this episode, you pick up that needle, you put it right back to the edge, and you listen to this LP again. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Bye.
Thank you.
Do